Guys, welcome back to the Zen Den. So to talk about something completely different tonight. So I am 55 years old and I have created an absolute chaotic life for myself, and I want to tell you guys how I've done it and how I'm going to change it back. So, and I want so many comments down below if you guys are going through this. Um, Guys, if you're listening, I mean, this is like a woman thing, because what it is with women is we are caring, we are nurturing, and we will help people no matter what. Even if we're busy, even if we're, whatever. And the older we get, the more of these things we still have with us. We have responsibilities of other people's that we've taken on, whether we've asked for it or, just by doing it and nobody asking, because I have a lot of those. Or if people have asked you of things and then after you do it the one time, they expect it to continue. All of these things, I've decided I'm going to take my time back, and I'm going to hand all of these things slowly and gently back to people, because they are not my responsibilities. Um, it's a big thing. Like, I'm doing this thing on YouTube, and I'm trying to invest a little bit more time into it other than just shooting the occasional video. And I was finding like myself in the kitchen doing dishes at like 10 o'clock at night, going, where did my day go? And right now, I mean, different seasons bring on different things that we do. I probably have a really weird routine for most people. Usually get up around 6 or 7 with my chickens in the winter months to let them out, and give them fresh water. So it's been freezing, which means I have to empty all the waters and then refill them, which is all right. I mean, it's a pain in the butt. And then before it was freezing, it was all mud. So I don't mind the freezing, except now I got to do the water. So it's like, every season's got its benefits. Um, Anyways, so I do the chickens, and then I do the wild birds. So I feed a lot of wild birds here on my property. I feed the hummingbirds all winter, and I feed a lot of other wild birds, the Steller jays and the little chickabirds and all of them. So when it's freezing out in the morning, I have to come out, gather all the waters, and give them fresh stuff because it's frozen. And then I feed them, and then I have a couple of stray cats that I have set up in a dog house, and their water freezes, so I thaw that out or give them fresh water. And then I go inside, and I've got 2 dogs, and our wolf is really sick right now. Well, he's 16, so um, he's such a majestic, excuse me, such a majestic animal that to see him weak is very heartbreaking. So I've been spending a lot of time with him, just hanging out, because he's my best friend for many years. And anyways, I've been trying to figure out this whole time thing in general, and I realized that as a woman and over the years, we have agreed to helping many people in our life, and a lot of them are still there. So it's like your kids, right? They grow up, you do their laundry. At what point do you be like, I ain't doing your laundry? It's all part of their path and their learning and their experience, right? So in a way, it's a good thing when you start giving people their responsibilities back to them, so they're aware, and they're going to be more grateful afterwards, not only for you have done it for so long for them, but that you set them free to create their own path and deal with their own responsibilities. So it's like, a neighbor will ask you, I've lived in the same place for many, many years, and in the houses I've lived in, and they were always long-term properties. So, if you have a neighbor come over and say, hey, I'm going on holidays, do you mind putting my garbage out for me, or taking my mail away, or whatever? And you're like, sure, right? Good neighbor, loving, sure, why not? I'm here. And then the next year, they just automatically assume that you're going to do it. And it's like these things start to build up. And a person like myself that doesn't like to say no typically, I like to keep really busy, and I always like to help others. So for me right now, hang on here, I need my tea. I'm having ginger and mullein tea tonight because I feel a little nasally. So the mullein will help get all that out of me. And the ginger, well, I shouldn't really be taking energy at this time of night, but like I said, I'm slowly trying to have a new mindset, right? Where I can have a tea that gives me energy, but I don't have to go and do a bunch of stuff. I can just like sit with it and, enjoy the time, right? That's why I created the Zen Den, was for a space for me. And it really did. I was doing a video on YouTube about my chickens and about this. This used to be the old, first we had the baby goats in here, and then I turned it into a chicken coop. When I got rid of the 2 flocks and I went down to 1 flock, I went back to the original chicken coop and I restored this. And I scrubbed it and cleaned it and sprayed it, and it was hard work, but I loved it, because when I was doing this video, I literally had a vision of exactly what it is now, and it's kind of crazy that I saw everything so crisp and clear. And now when I walk in, like even when I just finished it, it's just like, I look and I see, okay, well, I need something there, and I'll go to a thrift store or a store, and there'll be a wonderful sign of words of encouragement, and I hang it up out here, and it's a great place. So because I'm slowly taking my time back, you guys. I'm not on top of this. It's hard, and people kind of they don't like it, right? Even our spouses, right? I've been with my husband for 25 years, and it's like there's certain things that I do for him that I probably did when I was all like, oh, honey, right? When we first got together, trying to shine bright. And now it's just like, I gotta stop. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna shine bright. I'm just gonna do different things, right? I'm gonna spend more time on me and doing the things that serve me, right, as I get older, and enjoy my time more, like this cup of tea. I'm really enjoying my cup of tea. I love coming out here and just hanging out, and if I feel like painting my toenails or whatever, I can journal. I do journaling out here. And now I'm really going to get back into my meditating, because I really find it important to focus our attention and our thoughts on how wonderful we each individually are. And you really do need to love yourself first. It is the most important thing to do in a healing journey, in a growth journey, in any journey. It brings our confidence up. It brings our light up, so we can shine on others and love each other. So as I go into this journey of slowly taking my time back, some of the things I've done, about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. Is this too high? About 2, maybe 3 weeks ago now, I was watching King Explicit, and he was starting to hit the gym. I started at the same time, and he misses more than I do. Anyways, because I'm kind of weird that way. I have everything kind of scheduled. Before I go to bed at night, I write down exactly everything I want to do, or what I intend to do, all of my intentions, and that's what I call it, my intentions. And I write that all down, and it's like it happens so much easier. Half the time I add things to my intention list because I've gotten it all done, and it's no longer an effort, right? Like focusing my attention, and then when I'm doing things, being super present and really enjoying whatever it is. Instead of saying, oh, I have to, I don't know, brush the dog, I get to brush the dog. I get to have the dog. I get to clean the house because I have the house, and more gratitude, and it's making it easier somehow to say no. Again, in a loving way, just by saying little things like, I don't think that I don't want to be an enabler, I guess that's what they call it. I don't want to, and I have been. I think I really have been in my life, because I am so wanting to help others. Call it a people pleaser, call it whatever. I've always extended myself, and now I can't wait to start to bring all that energy back in to me, and working out and meditating and eating good. I'm still doing the one meal a day because it gives me more energy and I sleep better. And it's just, I don't know, my mind, I have no brain fog. And, sometimes I slip up. The food that my son and my husband get is just bananas. Like, I wouldn't even eat it. But I tell you, it looks good sometimes, you know. So, but I'm eating healthy, and a lot of cabbage, a lot of bone broth, a lot of really nutrient dense things for my body. Lots of tea because I love my medicinals. I have a huge apothecary of many, many different herbs that I've been learning, and I really enjoy it. It's amazing what even weeds, you guys, they're so good for us. If you get to know them, they can change. So they've changed everything in my life, right? Just the medicinals alone got me outside more, got me grounding more, um, got me in more gratitude, appreciating everything that's around us because it all has purpose. Everything that's here has purpose. Every one of us, and every weed in the ground. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. I really hope I get some comments. As I change different things, I'd like to see if you guys have any interest in going along on this journey of taking my time back. I appreciate you coming by my channel. I hope you enjoyed the content. And that's it. Bye-bye.